everyone, I'm Nancy with our treasure hunt, and
I'm Rebekah, Touched by Yarn. I'm finishing a hat for someone that I'm giving this to at the, get this taken care of. Get back there. There we go. At the farmer's market. I have finished 3 boys' hats already today. I'll show those in a bit. Working on this one. This is for their father. Hi. Terry, Madwood Barbecue.
Hey, Terry.
Hi, Terry. And Teresa, see if I'm pronouncing your last name correctly, Teresa Jukowitz.
He did better than I was.
I hope I did that correctly. But if I get done with this before the hour, I'll show you guys the blanket. Yes! I did it right. Wow.
Way to go, Rebekah.
Wow, that's amazing. My puppy and watching. What kind of puppy do you have?
Ooh, Terry got a puppy. Hi, Teresa.
Yep. Yes, you are. Yes, it usually is on my channel, but we were having some issues with the computer. So that's why I'm in my bedroom on the iPad on Nancy's channel. We'll get it fixed. Just going to have to be next month. I guess I know there's some people in here that want to know about the car. Friday, I had our neighbor take us over to where the car was. He hadn't called for 8 days, hadn't messaged me or anything. He informed me, hi Jane Doe. He informed me that he was pulling my car in Saturday. He has not called me back because he's not open on Mondays. So I'm probably hoping that I get it back this week. If I don't, it's okay. Patience is a virtue. That's what I've been told. That's what I'm believing.
Hey, Jan.
Hi, Simply Jan. Thank you for coming. I know it seems
Redizzle.
Hi. I know everybody's saying this should be on Rebekah's Touched by Yarn, but when you got issues with a computer and I don't know how to put the StreamYard up on this and then be able to do all the things I need to do on an iPad. I know how to do it on the computer, but not on this.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
You know, at least we still have the iPad to do this. Oh, Anatolian Shepherd. Yeah. They're livestock guardian dogs. And they're really good at it.
That's a Pyrenees.
Yeah. What?
He said Anatolian Pyrenees.
Oh, so he's got Great Pyrenees and Anatolian mixed.
Cool.
That ain't working. I got something to show you guys that Nancy knows about. That gives. Oh.
Hi, Rudy.
I sent a picture to Nancy. He's going to send you a picture.
Okay.
The Great Pyrenees have longer hair, and Anatolians are usually smoother. So kind of having that different kind of coats. It depends on what you're going to get.
Oh, yeah.
But there is... Ooh! Jan and Boss want to wish us all a happy Thanksgiving. I want to wish all of you guys a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I don't have the shirt on. That's the one, Carol. I have another one, but here's when I was doing the video in.
Trying to show you guys how I do this.
Happy
There we
Thanksgiving.
go. That'll work. I just got to look.
That's right. Thank you, Thanksgiving, the Jan and the Boss.
Can you guys see me doing what I'm doing? Hooking it over. There's so many people say this isn't knitting, but it is. Because if you look here, that's a knit stitch. Anything that's got a V shape to it is a knit stitch.
You sent it on Facebook. Okay, hold on. Let me go there and look.
It's on Facebook. Okay.
Oh, Facebook.
And there's Carol Waters. Yes, Nancy, sell us a shirt. I got you guys down.
These shirts.
I got you down. Ooh, puppy. I love puppies. But they grow up. Ooh.
Oh, that's so cute.
So cute. I know of a YouTube channel that has Anatolian Shepherds and also a Great Pyrenees.
Carol, you have to go to Temu, Temu. It's on Temu. And it was somebody bought it and sent it to me, but you can go on Temu, it'll still be there. So let's see.
I'll show you the children's hats. I had 2 of those puppies. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I don't like that. It was not a Pyrenees. It was oh my goodness. I have to look it up. Oh, we did have a Chihuahua, but that's not what I'm thinking of.
I don't know if a lot of people know this about me, but I used to have Siberian Huskies.
Oh, no, it's not it. Well, I guess I won't say small dog. He was a medium dog. Right. That's what it was.
Oh, thank you.
A Samoyed? I guess it's
Samoyed? Yes.
Yeah. All right, Teresa, you have a good night.
You have a great night, Teresa.
That dog was the worst dog I had ever had. He tore up everything.
Well, the thing is, dogs like that need a job. They really do, because they're such athletes. Samoyeds are used for sledding.
This dog wasn't that big. It was a medium-sized dog. He was only about that, think of a mutt. That's the size it was. But he just tore up, he dug so many holes in my mom and dad's backyard. So it was just, we had to get rid of it. But
my huskies also dug holes, and we would have the igloo type dog houses. Where do you think they were sleeping
on the
when
bed,
it was snowing?
not in the doghouse.
Nope. Hi, Smoky Mountain Blessed.
Hey, Joy, how you doing? Joy and Donnie.
Every time I see because of my peripheral vision, I see the phone bounce up, and it's like, okay, I better look.
Yeah, they still don't know what we're getting, whether we're getting rain Thursday and Friday or we're getting snow or whatever. It says weather from Lincoln Village conditions are rain with a temperature of 56 degrees Fahrenheit, 13 degrees Celsius. The wind is blowing from the southwest at 6 miles per hour and 10 kilometers per hour. And the current humidity is 97%. So it's like yucky outside. So
yes, it is.
But my hip, oh my goodness. Here lately I've only had to use one cane, and I done figured out why the back of my knee is hurting, because when I get up out of this chair, yes, the cushion is gone in this chair, but when I get up, I'm pushing off with the back of my leg, or my knee, left of the knee, leg. And I noticed that today. I'm like, So I got to figure out a different way to get up. But today I was definitely using two canes because my left hip was like, it's raining and it's getting very cold. I'm not going to work today. So it's been that way. I'll be right back.
Okay. I think I'm going to sit these down here because they're trying to slide off of here. Huskies are so great. Most people don't believe this, but they can say words. Huskies can. There was this one time my last husky I had was what was his name? Rocky. And I'm sitting there and he's in the house. And all of a sudden I look at him and he says, "I'm hungry." My mother and my brother both went, "Huh?" You could hear each and every single word. I'm like, "Rocky, you hungry?" "I'm hungry." And I went, "What?"
They say dogs are smart.
It floored me. And I said, "I love you." And he go, "I love you." I miss him so much.
So I did not make the pastry thing today because I made bread today. Hey, Carol, you got to tell Darian I made bread. And this stuff takes 2 hours because it's an hour for the first rise, and then a half hour for the second rise, and then a half hour for it to bake. So I didn't get to the pastry thing. Yeah.
Hi, Nature Loves ASMR.
That's Joy. That's her other channel.
That's Joy. Okay.
Awesome. That's so cool. So, as I was saying Sunday, and Sunday's live, I had to make a hat again because our hats are all in storage. So here's my hat. And I've gotten most of the scarf done. So I ran out of this light purple, so I added some dark purple to it. So I'm just going to make it just a tad bit longer. But that would work. That'd definitely keep me warm because that cold is coming. So I was like, oh my goodness. So I was like, gotta hurry up and finish that one. And also, because I got sewing stuff I need to get to. Thank you, Jan. Annabus. Is that Annubus? Oh, what a name, Terry. What a name. Thank you, Jan. Jane, I was like, just using up yarn that I had. And this one, I don't know if it was
New bus.
This is not Caron, Big Twist, and this one is Red Heart. So it's like they're both a number 4 worsted weight yarn, but 2 different textures. I'm like, I don't care. I just gotta use it up. I gotta get this thing made.
Oh, you want to go on a train ride?
Yeah, a snowy train trip. That would be fun. That would be lots of fun. He's an Egyptian god. Okay. Alrighty.
Yeah, that would. There was one time when we were out in Utah visiting family. I've got a brother out there and a niece, and we went for a carriage ride in downtown Salt Lake City. That was so neat. Our other dog is Zeus.
Zeus. Oh my goodness. Egyptian and Greek. Yes, Joy has been looking at train trips. Oh, thank you, Jane Doe. And like I said, I always forget to share my own videos out. I don't know why. I just don't for some reason. I never have. When everybody goes, I was Yo-Yo Hollow Farm and Mountain Grandma or something. I was like, you should. And they were just talking in general about sharing your own stuff out because, you know, some people forget, but you're your own promoter also. I was like, I just. Then when it comes to collabs, I reminded because every day is somebody's different, and then when my turn comes, I keep on with the list. But I just think everybody gets the notification, but I know that doesn't happen because of YouTube. I think they're doing some updates and everything here lately.
Cammy. Oh, they also have a cat. I have 2 cats. BB and Gigi.
Oh yes, a black cat and a gray cat.
Yes.
Anastasia has plenty, all her stuffies. Those are her animals and everything. Thank you so much, Jan. I know it was so funny because we're doing Twisted Noodle November, and I was talking to Gail Southern Living the other day. I was like, I made a mistake. She goes, what? I said I didn't use Twisted Noodles for the collab. She goes, don't worry, neither did Jan.
Are you talking about rotini type noodles?
Yeah, it's just the twisted ones. And that's what the theme was this year for Noodle November. And I read it. It just didn't even dawn on me that's the type of noodle that we were supposed to be using. I used orzo, so I was just like, oh well. I just went with it.
You know what I'm gonna do? My back's hurting a little bit. Let's put this back here.
Joy said they have a Siamese cat that likes watching the birds.
Okay, there we go.
The birds in the wintertime.
That works. My rib cage was kind of hurting a little bit.
Oh. And Kim said Rachel just sent pictures of Miss Cooper. She's beautiful. A basset hound baby. Oh. And then Jan, we have Leroy, a gray tabby, and 2 black cats, Hannibal and Patty Mac. I love my
it's amazing when Blue, my big black lab English Mastiff mix, him and BB will be laying there, and Blue will put his belly on this cat's belly, and the cat's facing him, and he's doing this, and I'm like, you're gonna get your nose scratched, but BB never has hurt him. It's the funniest thing. I've always tried to get a short of them doing that, where this cat is just laying there with his belly showing towards this dog, and he's doing this. He's tickling his belly, and the cat's doing nothing. That video, I know, would just absolutely go viral for me if I ever caught them doing that.
Yeah.
You know it would. One of these days, I'm gonna catch them.
Oh yeah, I had a yellow tabby cat. All right, so Christmas of '76. I would say. So hold on. 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. Yeah,
stop that. What are you doing, Nancy? She said, stop that, Nancy. Kim did.
Counting.
Oh.
So it was Christmas of '76.
Hi, Des.
Hey, Des. I'm trying to think. Because I was in kindergarten. 69. 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Okay, so the Christmas of '76. 6. I say I gotta sit here and think. Christmas of '75. Okay, yeah, Christmas of '75. My dad brought me home a puppy. My mom didn't know it. That's so funny. But he was white and had brown spots around him. Not covered, but just randomly. And I named him Snowball. And then, hey, Echo, hey you. And then,
Hi, Echo. I got a question for you.
You go ahead and do that.
Yeah, because I was on my Facebook, and I went ahead and wasn't sure if you sent me a request to be friends on Facebook, and I went ahead and clicked off of it and did not join you. I wanted to make sure it was you that sent that to me.
So that Christmas I got the puppy dog, and he came, well, I guess he was about, I would say, on his hind leg, on all fours, he was like 3 feet tall or something, like it'll be like that height. And then my birthday, so when I had my birthday in March, my mom's sister, her cat had kittens, and I got to pick one, and I picked a yellow tabby, the yellow one. So I named it Tiger because it reminded me of a tiger. So I did. I took care of my dog and my cat and everything. And I'll never forget this. He was still like a little kitten. He got behind the washing machine and dryer in a utility room. And I cried because I could not get him out. And my dad was mad because I had the cat and I got a cat. And my mom was mad because he bought me a dog. I said, y'all just get over it. So he got the kitten out for me and everything. She said, I may have seen you and did it, or maybe not. Let me look at my Facebook real quick. Yeah, that was funny.
Because I didn't, I clicked on the one that didn't accept. But if you did, send it again, and I'll definitely know it's you.
Yeah. So, and then the cat, he was so funny. I never trained this cat at all. And he would sit there and he was sitting in there like a lazy boy chair we had. And he just moved his tail. And I said, Tiger, move your tail up and down. He'd just go up and down, up and down. And I said, move it side to side. He goes side to side. He'd do everything I told him to do. It was so hilarious. My dad goes, y'all should join the circus. I said, maybe we will. 6 years old and everything. And he was smart because every time he'd jump on the bed to get someone to let him out, because we didn't have a litter box. We trained him to go outside and go to the bathroom. So one night he had to go. Nobody was waking up. So my mom they got an upright piano. And he was walking up and down the keys of the piano until somebody got up and let him out. That was a smart cat. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Jane said she had a calico cat that loved to fetch. He would chase. He'd take, you ball of yarn, who throw it, and he'd go after it, and he'd bring it back to you. I was like, I never trained it, but he sure knew how to do tricks and everything.
Do you think you can ever train a cat to walk on a harness and leash?
I don't think so. That's cool. And now let me do it with dogs.
We had a cat that we did. He was a bobtail, and we put a harness on him where he could, it was for cats, that he would be able to walk, and we walked that cat on a leash outside. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I don't. Yeah, this cat. Yeah, they have cat harnesses.
I know they have cat harnesses, but I've never seen anybody walk a cat before.
No. My I'd rather not really give my real name, but on here it is not the channel, my channel name. It was my personal name.
Yeah, and Terry goes, our Calico won't do anything but what she wants to. I know.
No, it's not under Rebekah Touched by Yarn. No, I don't have a Facebook page with that name.
The best thing your email on your page.
Yes.
Echo, email Rebekah, and she'll check her email after live or tomorrow, and y'all can communicate about that.
Yes.
Yeah, because if somebody sends me a friend request, I always make sure it's the right person doing it.
And it wasn't one of the ones that was a suggestion. It was literally, Yeah, that's what
So,
Nancy was thinking, is that it was someone else, you know, and things like that. And you know, if I know, you know, someone that has my phone number and they say, "Oh, I'm sending you a friend request on Facebook," I will give them my real name, because that's one thing I don't want out on YouTube.
exactly. And
You
Terry,
know, I'm just trying to guard my privacy. You know, that's what they talk about. I mean, there is some people in here that do know my real name, you know, and if you know my email address, you could potentially figure it out. You could potentially figure it out. So,
that's awesome, Terry.
yeah, this thing's getting longer and longer.
And I agree, Echo. Better safe than sorry.
Oh, yes.
That's like on my Instagram now. I have it back to private. And unless I actually know the person, everyone that is suggest I delete. I just said delete now.
Yeah.
And like just during the YouTube itself, I'm like, that takes up a lot of time. And I'm like, I don't have time to really do a lot of stuff. So, because Facebook owns
Oh,
Facebook.
Nancy.
Yeah.
Nancy. Jan wants the update on my car. At the beginning, I told this, but I will say it again.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Friday, I went over to see what was going on with my car. And he had gotten other people he had to put in my place when the first transmission that I got was no good. And then we had to wait for another one to come that was correct. And he said he was pulling my car in on Saturday. I'm not sure if he did that, but I'm thinking that by the end of the week, I may have my car. And in fact, he said that this transmission looked a whole lot better than the first one did, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's
so
awesome.
I was pretty happy about it, but you know, I may not have it by Thanksgiving, but it's okay. I've got plenty of food here for my brother and I to eat. And I'm not doing turkey. I'm going to cook a chicken. I do have a turkey, but I didn't take it out to thaw out. So yeah, it is fantastic. You know, and I'll have my car soon.
Enjoy goes, Jan says, yes, you have to be careful. And enjoy. I do not use my last name on social media from advice from a big YouTuber. And then I use my middle name in the last name section. And then what's the update on your car? Hi, my wife. She is my granddaughter's cat thinks he's a human. He sits in a baby stroller with a net over him outside and watches birds, etc.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. We've been guessing what day he would have it finished. I said Wednesday. We'll get it over and done with.
We'll see. It just kind of
Hey,
depends
Brandon.
on. Hi, Brandon. It'll be nice to see when I get it back, and
Oh yeah, that's right.
so that I can start driving myself places instead of our neighbors. And Kim's daughter came over here and stuff, and she might be taking me to the farmer's market tomorrow, so I can get a few things.
There you go. And we're not doing turkey either. We're doing chicken. We're roasting chicken. And then we'll have the green bean casserole, which is dairy free. They've got the recipe. For some reason, it's a big secret for me. Who knows? But it's sweet potato casserole, pumpkin pie. It's not going to be pumpkin pie. It's like pumpkin.
I certainly I certainly will, Jan. I'm pretty sure that the guy that's putting my transmission in, he has gotten a lot of transmissions for Subarus, and I'm pretty sure he's going to do a good test drive on that transmission and stuff.
Oh yeah,
because it is a used. It's not a new transmission, but there's one thing that I need to find is some place that I can take the transmission that is being taken out of my car is not going to be taken back for a core. I need to find someone to overhaul that transmission so that if anything happens to the one that I have now, I can slap mine in.
that's right.
Because the junkyard that wanted it back only wanted to give me $20 for it. And I'm like, nope.
Yep. Donnie is cooking Thanksgiving for us and family. And then Kim said, have fun, right? Hi, Brian. Do a good test drive, Rebekah. And then Farmer Wife said to Jan, I'll call him Brat Cat. Madwood said we're having beef enchiladas for Thanksgiving.
Ooh.
And Jan was telling you he's been good to you. Yes, he's been a good mechanic to Rebekah.
Certainly has.
Exactly. And Crowley comes over for the chicken dinners. And Kim, we're having turkey. I'm cooking it in a big crock pot. They turn out really good. Awesome. Yeah, because I think we like the turkey, but we can't find anything less than 20 pounds. And then after 3 or 4 days, it's like, so, we're tired of turkey. And I had frozen it and then the bones and everything made turkey broth, but I'm not doing that right now. So, and then apple pie. It's a pumpkin thing that Anastasia did for kids in the kitchen. And then I'm gonna make another dessert, which is the Bisquick. I've done it on the channel before. And then let's see what else.
Oh, Jan, I've never had scallops, but I've had lobster tail.
Oh my goodness.
I've never had scallops.
See, they're having seafood and steak. That's awesome.
Oh.
And mac and cheese. I'm quite sure we're having mac and cheese. Okay, so it'll be there Thursday afternoon. So Wednesday will be a busy day for me. Oh, yes. So.
Hi, farm wife.
I know. Jan will coming over.
The first time I ever had lobster tail was at Red Lobster. It was rubbery. I don't know what they did wrong, but I've never had it. I've never had it since.
Thinks about moving to Missouri just for the meals. Because I only do that every 7 to 10 years. So he said, no, we're going to make a note of that. So in 7 years, we're going to be at your house knocking on the door.
I could not believe it. I figured up, I moved to Missouri in October of 1983. I have lived in this state for 41 years. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh. And Joyce said, I lived in Maine, but did not like lobster. And yeah, my grandma cooked lobster wrong, and there went my liking of any kind of shellfish. I understand. Now, I about had a heart attack when I paid for them, for 3 of them. Oh, well, the scallops were only $14. Oh my goodness. I don't know how much the lobsters were. That's my mistake. And just a
King crab.
does.
Oh yeah. King crab
That's right.
legs.
Maine is famous for the lobsters and lobster rolls.
Yeah. King crab legs. Oh yes. So
Mm-hmm.
good.
Jan, I can cook some seafood. Yeah, because I would have fish from the northeast.
Oh my goodness.
And Rebecca,
She
I
said
moved
she
here
moved here in
in 1978.
78.
Mm-hmm.
I got here in 83. October of 83.
Then she
Oh,
goes,
that would be nice to try flounder.
oh, cool. Brenda's joining y'all for the holiday, Jan. That's good.
Look at how pretty this is. There we go. I found the camera.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. Joy, I feel like lobster moved to Maine. I think it's reasonable price there. Does this from Maine or Boston, somewhere around like that.
Wow. We've already been on here for 41 minutes. Wow.
I know.
But I will before we end, I'm going to show you the hats that I made for the three boys over here. And I will definitely show you where I am on the blanket. And I know that I have not seen Flash Ministries Karen in here. I have started on the third color. It's really beautiful. When I went to Walmart Friday, I called Nancy and we were video chatting, and I showed her something that I was able to pick up at Walmart. You guys are going to go, okay, why do you have that, Rebekah? I sit here on my lap and I'm able to put my elbows on it, and it keeps my neck and shoulders from hurting. I got a breastfeeding pillow. That's what I got. And it's helping because I can rest my arms there and work on that blanket. I don't need it for this because I'm holding this up on my legs. But yeah, that's what I got. I guess when I get done making blankets, I'll let someone have it. Never thought that I'd have one. Let's go.
All right, so let me get back here.
38 years in Maine. Wow.
Let's see here.
Been here 14 years. Oh, hate's a strong word, Des.
Yeah, well, I can understand. There were some states I lived in I didn't like either. And Joy, she's thinking about getting a knitting machine because she can't knit regularly. I can't knit regularly either. I just forget that. And then the lobster was cheaper in Iowa. Oh wow.
You would think that the ones that are close to where the ocean is would probably be the cheaper ones, but I'm not really sure. And is there a difference between the lobsters that are from the Pacific and the Atlantic?
I don't know. Oh, that's okay, Echo. We understand. Oh, not Maine, Massachusetts.
Oh,
That's where it does.
Math.
Not Maine. All right, Brandon. We'll see you later.
We'll see you later, Brandon.
And then I go, I am crocheting washcloths now. I graduated from the hair ties. Oh, I'm loving it. Cannot stand. We know what you mean. I thought MA was Massachusetts and ME was Maine. You know, I can look that up real quick. Oh, that's you're right. Oh, yeah. But there are 2 states that use the same 2 letters. How that changed, I have no idea. So, which 2 states? Which 2 states use the same measures? That's not what this AI thing just drives me up the wall because it says Ohio and Oklahoma. No, it's not. Because somehow, I don't know how it got changed. Because ME is Maine, MD is Maryland, MA is Massachusetts, MI is Michigan, MN is Minnesota, MS is Mississippi, MO is Missouri, MT is Montana. But it was somewhere else I saw it. I think I don't know if it was a YouTube channel talking about it or whatever, and I'm just like, that's not right. Oh yeah, go ahead. That's cool. I know I haven't gone through my Nightbot and changed up. Well, some of the collabs are open collabs till the end of the year. Slap my hands. I'm looking through the Bass Profile. Oh goodness, they got some nice stuff.
I want to see what my weather says.
That's awesome, Brandon. He said, "Be blessed, family. Happy Thanksgiving to my friends. Many blessings." Just jumped up. Oh, where'd you go? That's why I do the phone. He says many blessings. His mom's shoulder is healing nicely.
Oh, that's good.
So that's good. And doing much better. Awesome. Maine is ME and Maryland's MD. And see, I remember that growing up. That's because we were taught, but my dad worked for a printing company. So he kind of drilled it in my head. That's like.
Well, finally, my phone had froze a little bit, and it wasn't showing what my weather was saying. It does.
Weather for Columbia. Conditions are clear with a temperature of 33 degrees Fahrenheit, 1 degree Celsius. The wind is blowing from the west-northwest at 6 miles per hour, 10 kilometers per hour, and the current humidity is 73%. And then Des, weather for Tallahassee. Conditions are clear with a temperature of 63 degrees Fahrenheit, 17 degrees Celsius. The wind is blowing from the southwest at 2 miles per hour, 3 kilometers per hour, and the current humidity is 81%.
Living my best life at 60 says something starts on the 11/29 and ends on 12/15, and giveaway on 12/16.
I know, Joy. I was like, that person's wrong because there ain't nobody that has the same two. No state has the same two initials.
Ooh, okay. Share anything you do for Christmas.
Yes. And if y'all type home or stuffy, please type stuffy in the chat to drop your link. Drop your channel link. Yeah, I just caught up on all my videos I made last week. So I'm posting them all this week. So I'll be making more videos to get up with the Christmas and everything. No, Stuffy, Stuffy. Yeah. Home or Stuffy. That's Anastasia. She wanted that in the thing the people type. All right, come on, thing, catch up. So, but yeah, I'm ready for the cold. I'm all ready. I've got a blanket that I got one year for Christmas. It's the flannel one, but you tie it on the end so the kids. My son and daughter-in-law and Anastasia gave me that one year for Christmas. Then I have a Sherpa blanket. Then I have the blanket that two blankets that I crocheted out on the bed too. So I'm good. Then I might have to buy some plastic to put there at the front door because when the sun comes up, you can see the sun shining right through the cracks, and the same way with the back door. But oh no, we can't. When we moved in, I put that on the list. The head maintenance guy goes, "Oh, all you need is the weather stripping." He goes, "You can do that yourself." So when I went in to the office to pay rent back then, I asked the office manager, the same one we still have, about the weather stripping. I said, he didn't put it up. He told me that we could do it ourselves. Oh, y'all can't do that yourselves. We're supposed to do it. I said, well, put a work order in for it to be done. 6 years later, yeah, no, they still haven't fixed it.
I'm going to show you this. That I'll finish this hat, but I wanted to show you the other ones and the blanket. So this is one that I made for one of their little boys. These hats are, as you can see, it's done on this one, which is a 42 peg, which is a much smaller. So try to have that for an adult hat, not very, very big. But there's that one. Here's this one. That one turned out really neat. And here's this one. Oh, thank you. There's that one.
You have to show them again.
That one. And this one. These ones are for the boys. There we go. Now I'm going to get the blanket. Set this one over here for a little bit. Here comes the blanket. Okay, there we go. So these are the three colors: the red, the blue, and the orange. And as you can see, it shows really nice the puff shell stitch that's on this. Each one of these rows is 18 rows for each one of these sections. So I'm working on it. So that's what this blanket's going to look like. Yeah, this one is going to, like I said, Flash Ministries Karen. She asked me to make her a California King blanket for their bed. So that's what I've been working on. Thank you guys so much. The puff shell stitch, you know, when you're doing the puff, you got these two knit stitches together and you go into the back one, and that's what makes that puff out. But yeah,
Crochet, Rebekah.
yeah, crochet, knit, not knit, crochet, puff stitch. But yeah, this is the blanket I'm working on, and the container back here behind me has the rest of the yarn in it. This thing is going to be huge. But yeah, that's it.
Everybody's saying how pretty it is. Yes, indeed.
I'm using it's called Lion Brand Pound of Love. That is the yarn that I'm using on this. Yes. 4-ply Worcester weight. Yeah. That's the beautiful blanket. I'm gonna try to finish by a certain time.
Everybody's saying how beautiful the blanket is. It is really pretty.
Yeah. Karen is from Armenia, and she wanted a knitted hat that I made her, and then she asked for this huge blanket. Thank you, Echo. I have not crocheted that long. In fact, Brandon of Tennessee Fish Keeper, his mother was the first recipient of a puff shell stitch blanket that I had ever done. The very first one. I had never done this before, so I had to learn how to do it. I have to do a lot of counting, of course, because you're putting 7 double crochets in each one of these. And yes, I've had to pull it back out because of missing one. I can't crochet or knit. I don't have the patience to look at the needles and the yarn, but many autistic people do. I don't know if I'm autistic. I've never been diagnosed. And I don't want to ever be diagnosed with that.
Yeah, Joyce is saying she uses her patients for editing photos because she's a photographer.
Oh, you're a photographer. Wow.
Oh my goodness, she takes some awesome pictures.
Some of the 2 pictures that I put up as my thumbnail, I took those pictures when I was out in Colorado Springs at the Garden of the Gods in 2010. Those are pictures I took, and there's more of them. And I'm going to use more of those pictures that I took in 2010 up as my thumbnails, so you guys can see them. Just really, really beautiful. Yeah, it is relaxing for me to be able to do this, and it's like I said, it's going to take a long time to finish this, and so this is called pumpkin spice, that color, so I worked on this yesterday and then started on the hats so that I can get those finished, because their daughters already have their hats, and tomorrow I'll be going to the farmer's market. I do not realize I was high functioning autistic until I watched Nieces Freehandly Made, and I was tested. Wow. I have a brother that is they used to call it Asperger's. So Ronald has autism. I don't know if he wants me to tell this, but he does have epilepsy also. And he's doing good. He's really doing good. I could. I don't know.
Echo says, Nancy and Rebekah, I would love to have you come on my channel as guest sometime in January. You got it.
You got it.
No.
You got it. We'll do that. It's when I first did the pattern of this. I don't remember the channel that I learned how to do this puff shell stitch, but
Bag
what
a
they
day.
ended up bag a day.
Bag a day.
Yeah, bag a day. I decided instead of doing the single crochet on the border down at the bottom, I did half doubles. So you can see it's a little bit taller. So I ended up doing the half shell stitch. But there was someone that was telling me, I was like, I don't know how to finish this off. And their thing was just leave that nice scalloped edge at the top instead of closing it like this is down here. You know, I think it'll look very beautiful. Watch Nisi. Wow. It's amazing. I have definitely enjoyed making something this big because this thing is, I've got it, as you can see, I have it rolled up. So as I work on it, I just kind of go around in a circle. And then I just keep on rolling it. And there's that. Let me see how many's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get number 7 in there. There we go. Now pull that up so it doesn't unravel. Oh, do you know what time it is?
Yes. So let me finish reading. So Kim says, I need to learn some more crochet stitches. Joy said, yes, I'm Asperger's syndrome. And then Echo says, thank you both so much. And then Echo, that's great that you're learning to crochet. And then Joy said, my friends and family never suspected I was Asperger's because I hid it well, but they knew I was different. And then Echo, I guess when you're as good as you are, you can make up your own patterns. Well,
I did on one, didn't I?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that blanket that was supposed to go to? Oh gosh, Just Glenn.
Yes.
That he's never sent me his address. It's a blanket that I did my own stitch. Nancy knows that. She's like, just do your own thing.
Yeah, if you run the basic, like a single crochet, a half double crochet, and a double crochet, those are the 3 main stitches. And then you can kind of like do your own. That's one blanket I did. I started with a single, then I did a half, and then I did a double crochet on it. So, hey, stitching. So, I just kind of like did my own thing with that. And then I'll do a video, but this is like, it's called a high-low pattern. You make your chain, and then it's a single and a double crochet. A single crochet, double crochet. You can just go back and forth and everything. So that's a fast one to do also. But and it's yes, Alyssa, it's colder here than at home. So, but those are the 3 main stitches to learn. And then, that helps out with, a lot. I put Crystal's Bag a Day link in the chat if y'all want to go check her out. Oh my goodness. And she's not a skinny girl. She's not like big like I am, but she does. So when she makes her patterns, she will tell you from how many chains are in the chat. I mean, in the description and everything but small, medium, large, extra large, 2X, 3X, all the way up. So, thank you. So,
Hi, Ann.
hey, Ann, how you doing? So, yeah, Crystal will do all those sizes and everything and tell you in the description about how to adjust and everything. So,
Hi. Thanks, stitching it up. This blanket has been commissioned by a channel. Its name is Flash Ministries Karen. I had knitted her a long stocking cap in the colors of the Armenian flag, which is, of course, red, blue, and orange. And then she came back and asked if I would make her a California King, yes, California King blanket for her bed. And I was like, I don't really want to say no. I was going to say no. And then I said yes. And then I asked her, I says, what stitch do you want? And I shouldn't have asked her that because this thing is going to take me a long time to finish. Because I said, do you want the puff shell stitch? And that's what this is puff shell stitch. It's going to take me a long time to finish.
yeah, I told Rebekah to take a break from it every once in a while.
I do.
She'll do so many rows. I said, put it down, do something else, go back to it. Because when you're working on a big project like that, she's had to take it out and we do
Yes.
some. So it's just like do a row or so, then put it down, and then get back to it.
And get back to it. It's going to be so nice. Yes, have a nice.
Thank you.
Have a good night, Kim.
Yeah, good night, Kim. Echo asked, could you do it in sections and then hook it together?
I'm not doing it that way. It just because I wouldn't know how to keep them straight. So what I end up doing is there is 18 rows each panel. So I'm just keeping that same pattern of 18 because the red ball is, of course, smaller than what the blue ball is and what the orange ball will be. And then I'll just keep adding to that until I get to the size that, because I don't have a king size bed, I'm going to have to do measuring. And behind here in a tote she bought 4 skeins. It's 1,020 each one of those skeins for this. Of this is 1,020 yards of yarn. So I'll be able to tie onto that red when I put the red back on here, then the blue, then the orange, to finish this as big as it's going to be. It is 90. The width of this is wider than what she wanted. She wanted like 80, but this is, California King is bigger than a regular King. Yes. It's, I'm thinking that it's shorter. It's shorter on one of them and wider on the other, on the California and the king size. So this is just going to take a long time to finish.
You want to know if you can get a dark blue hat? I'll email her.
Please email me. And my email is, if you want to type this in on my phone, it's a little hard. It's Davis, DAVIS REBEKAH REBECCA 434@gmail.com. It's the easiest way because then I have a folder that I put them in.
Oh, the stone.
You did it. Jane Doe did it.
Oh, good. Thank you, Jane.
Thank you, Jane.
If I don't keep typing in this chat when I'm on the phone, it slows down, and then I have to go
Yes.
out and come back, and
Yes.
I don't know. This is weird.
So yeah, Jane Doe did it. Thank you, Jane Doe.
Woohoo.
Did I say it slow enough? But yes, please email me. That is the easiest way to get in touch with me, is through my email. And like I said, I have a folder that I put, I got in my folders, I have this yarn one, and then I have yarn one finished. So I move them from yarn one to yarn one finished when I'm finished with that order. You know, and because of everything costing so much, I've started charging for my hats. And I know there's some people that can't afford it, and I'm okay with that. You know, I don't want to really charge, but with prices of yarn, and I am on a disability income, I do need help with that. You know, I know there's a lot of people that are like, okay, they've gotten free hats from me, and I really can't do that anymore. Shipping has gotten so expensive.
Oh, my goodness. Gracious.
It's like just sending one hat to Simply Jan cost me little over $7 to send.
They're in the same state.
In the same state, $7. You know, it's, you know, it I don't want to, but sometimes you have to charge.
I want to say hi, Kristen. I guess is that Kristen without the Christine. Well, welcome to our treasure home and Rebekah Touch by Yarn. Yeah. We're live Monday nights. Usually we rotate from my channel to Rebekah's channel, but Rebekah's having computer issues, so we've been doing every Monday night on my channel, and then I go live on Sundays at 1 p.m. So, you know, you can catch us there. And then there's a lot of people who have okay, Christina's no eyes. Okay. Oh, Christina.
Yes.
And there are people who have channels. If you have a channel, type home or stuffy so we can go and check out your channel and subscribe and everything. I saw that you said you're knitting, so that's pretty cool.
That is cool. Claudine, no, I have not. Because I'm fairly new, within maybe 2 years of learning to crochet, and I've never even crocheted a sweater. I haven't done that. Mainly my thing is more about with blankets, you know, doing blankets, crocheting, pot holders, dishcloths, things like that. I've never even done a granny square yet.
Hi, Claude.
Yeah, Claude, yeah. It's kind of, you know, trying to repair what someone has done. You've got to know what size crochet hook they used, you know, and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm mainly into bigger ones. This is a J crochet hook. Now stitching up. We'll see you later. Good night.
Later, stitching.
Good night.
That's good, Christina.
Yeah. You know, it would be nice for me to be able to find some place that's here where I live that I could go, and maybe some people. I'm more of a person that learns by watching somebody and then them trying to teach me. And there was this other lady that tried to teach me the magic circle, and I still had problems.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
You know, it's like, oh my goodness. It just, it's really, because I'm so new. The only reason I learned how to crochet is my sister, Christine. I had a blanket that I had made on it's called an S peg loom. And I didn't like what the edge was. And she taught me how to double crochet. And that's how I learned to double crochet, was because going around that blanket that I made for myself. And that's
Oh,
where it started. That's where it started for me, making the blankets that I made. And things like that.
cool. So,
Melissa is a great teacher. That would be so nice to learn new things, to be able to make different projects, because I would think that it'd be nice to make, there's those blankets that, little throws that have that, the point comes down and goes back up and stuff. I'd love to learn how to do those type blankets too.
and Rebekah, I know what it's called, and it's like the name just went.
Yeah.
You have the wave, and then
I'm
oh my goodness.
this one person. I am in Missouri, in central part of Missouri, and Nancy's in a different state than I am.
I'm in Ohio.
Ripple pattern. That's what it is. It's the ripple pattern. Thank you. I would love to learn how to, to make, like little throws that you could even use on a wheelchair. Those, you can make them small enough. But yeah, I'm gonna type home in here instead of stuffy, so you can connect with me. There we go.
Oh, wow. Oh, you're welcome, Claude. And Christina said, I have family all over Missouri, KC, Butler, and Columbia.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. There's my link. That is amazing. You just don't know.
That's right. Yeah, and I've tried to learn how to knit. I don't have the problems getting the first, when you first start with the hook, but to do the knit and the purl or whatever stitches, forget it. My mind's
Well,
just
I could definitely teach you, because I do know how to do the knit and purl on the. Now, I don't know how to use the looped one, but I do know how to use the long knitting needles.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I certainly do.
We'll have to try it again.
Yes, we certainly will. So that I haven't done the 2 knitting needles in a long time, but you don't forget. It's like riding a bike. Once you get back on, you know how to do it.
Exactly.
That is amazing. Wow. You don't know who you're going to meet up on these lives, and
exactly,
being able to connect with people. That's what this is all about, is me learning new things. I'm a lady in her middle 60s learning a new thing, because I'd never crocheted before. I tried. How long have we been friends? Probably, we have never met in person yet, but one of these days we will. We've known each other for 2 years.
No, longer than that.
You think longer than that?
Oh yeah, way longer than that.
Okay. But yeah, we've never met each other. We've met, online, and that's about it. Maybe 3. I don't know if it's been 3. Because I started my channel in 2023. No, 22. It was either 22. 2023 was the first time that I put up a video.
Yeah, it says you joined in 2011, but I think
I
before.
wasn't. I wanted. If you look where my first intro video is, that would be 2023. I was up on other people's lives, and it was 2023 when I put my first video up. But I was trying to figure out a way to put content up on my channel. It was probably 2022 when I started Rebekah Touched by Yarn.
Yeah, because we were met because you were going to people's lives and everything.
Yes.
So that's how we met. So it's been longer than 2022.
Probably.
I want to say 3.5, almost 4 years.
You're probably right. Because I was going into other people's lives. Oh, that's okay, Des. I understand falling asleep.
Oh goodness!
Guys, we've been on here almost an hour and a half, just talking.
Exactly.
Getting to know people, and sleep as well.
Yeah, Joy.
It's kind of a late hour, and the reason why we chose this time is because I want to be with the three sisters. That they have their thing at 7 o'clock, and when they end, we go live at about 8:30.
So 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central
on Mondays,
7:30 Mountain, and then 6:30 Pacific.
Yes.
There we go. See all that stuff we learned.
If anybody in Texas, that is a mosaic tile that I purchased at a flea market. Just a beautiful, heavy thing on my wall.
Oh yes.
So it's like I said, it's a mosaic.
Yep.
Of a star.
Yep. Happy
Thanksgiving, everybody. Don't eat too much. I know we all will. I know it. The pies that I have in my freezer right now are as a bourbon apple pie, a peach cobbler, and a sweet potato pie.
Hey, we're going to send us some.
That'd be a little hard.
Hey, no, don't do that. Somebody in the post office probably eat it before it gets here.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, Madwood. Thank you. He's under his other channel name.
That's fine.
It's okay.
Oh, thank you, Joy.
Yeah. But if there is anybody out there that wants a knitted hat for me, yes, we will correspond through email, and I'll let you know what the cost is. And of course I make long knitted hats too, and these beanies. The children, when I'm making for the children, this is a 48 peg. This one's a 42 peg. So if you look at the size of this, to try to put this on an adult's head, it isn't going to fit very well. It's a little bit smaller. So yeah, these three hats there was some children that I they are so sweet. This family is so sweet that's at the farmer's market. And they sell candles, and they're made out of soybean oil, and they make also goat milk soap. And their children are kind of younger, and those children will be standing there saying, "Good morning." And they got to me, and I felt that their family deserved hats. So that's where these are going tomorrow. Their daughters have already gotten their hats, and the rest of them haven't yet. So, and this one's for the father. The mother's is over there. So they'll be getting their hats tomorrow and stuff. But yeah. Oh, wow. An hour and 25 minutes. Wow. This is our longest one.
Yep.
We're just talking to the people. I mean, there's 14 people in here still.
No.
It's great.
So,
just kind of.
I found some things I had sewn to the Noah's Ark and everything that I did for Anastasia. I showed a couple lives ago. I thought I got stuck into storage. I found it's underneath the table. So I'm going to stuff them. I'm going to put the stuffing in there for Christmas and give it to her for Christmas.
Not a problem, Jan. You have a great night.
All right, you have a good night.
Love you, friend.
Yeah, we'll come see you on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
You won't know which one.
I know where she lives, but that's kind of a far drive without having a car.
So, are you ready to?
I am.
Yeah. All right, everybody have a good week, a wonderful week. God bless y'all. Stay safe. May the Lord look after all of us throughout this week and those who are traveling. I love you. Week 7 years. You better believe it. You'll have a wonderful and blessed night. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Our treasure home. And
good night.
Rebekah touched by yarn.
And Rebekah touched by yarn. Yes.
Yeah.
Have a blessed Thanksgiving, everyone.